Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to We Fat Interviews with your boy, GBD here. I've got someone here who has been really known on the show for season 2. He is Judas Insanity. Welcome to the show, brother.
Welcome to the show, indeed.
So, so I hear you want to take back what's yours in DRW. I hear you want to take back the throne back. Is that true?
I'm taking back my throne, the throne that I never lost.
The throne that you never lost. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What's your plan? What are you gonna do? Where are you gonna start from?
I'm simply coming back to rid DRW of its current cancer, and I'm gonna reclaim the DRW World Heavyweight Championship.
What's that cancer, Mr. Insanity?
The cancer comes in form of many numerous of new guys that came in over the couple of months. I could name them, but I'd rather not because they're not worth the time of naming. Mostly because, in particular, I'm under contract, and if I do, then there'll be serious repercussions to it.
So what I'm hearing from you, they're censoring you right now. Whoa, whoa,
Well,
the
I
change.
can't say that they're censoring me because, well, no filters on me at all. But I pretty much want to avoid any and every single problem I could because, well, it'll be less worth the headache for me, and I better know, I can sleep better at night knowing that, hey, they're not barking at me and I don't have to bark back because if I have to bark back, just know there are going to be plenty of broken necks and broken dreams.
Broken. I like that. Like this. They're censoring you. That's no change of tie to DRW the way I saw it in the past. They didn't censor me for shit. But I grew apart from DRW and I transferred from the EFED world to the WRP world again. So I reclaimed my throne again. It's one of the best WRPs I get. But yeah, like this. Like
Well,
this.
I really wouldn't say that, like, well, we all know that DRW is the same especially with the new talent that's in there. But I mean, come on now, from the time that we were in DRW, the original DRW, with guys like Salcedo, guys like Banks running things in there, the Mavericks. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I wish that the Mavericks will actually come back because the tag team division is in dire needs of them. I mean, at the time, you seen that the addiction kind of revitalized it, but then you had like other tag teams in there. I don't even know who the current tag team champions are. I mean, obviously, it isn't important because I mean they're not, pretty much promoting the brand the right way.
Calling all calling all tag team. Calling all tag teams. The Maverick Organization, please. Come on, Knox. Come on, Torrance Banks. Reform. Talk again. Come on, man. Calling all tag teams out there, man. Because the Maverick Organization is not a nice tag team to play with, man. Tell you guys the truth, man. I've been down that path before. Tell you the truth. But yeah. Now, I want to talk about another thing here. It's about you. It's about you owning HEW. What's the current plan in that group right now, Mr. Insanity?
Um, well, you just really caught me with a tough question. Pretty much my whole writing staff, they're away doing like numerous of things trying to better their lives. So I'm pretty much a one man show as of right now. We currently do shows on Fridays in need of talent. So I mean, all and every talent is welcome as long as they know how to do a decent promo and they have some good in ring ability, so they can go ahead and get the job done. Then they're more than welcome to come to AGW. We have an open door policy.
Open door policy. I hate to come to you about this, but you said you were in need of talent. You were saying that you need open door policy. Well, can I take that ring of yours and come back again, Mister Sanity? Is that up to you, buddy?
Well, that whole decision, well, I mean, even though yes, I am one half of the owners of AGW, that decision is ultimately up to the director of talent relations, who is my wife.
Fuck. That's gonna be hard to.
Don't worry, don't you fret. I'll go ahead and put in a good word.
Sneak me a deal in, bro. Man, I got you, man. I'll get you back one day. But yeah, let's talk about this. See, he owns a group called HW. It's a one-man show that what he owns right now, and it's he said he needs talent, man. So calling all talent out there, come on, man, take up the opportunity and just join that group. Now let's talk about another thing here. It's about the alter ego of your past. His name is Alex Fame. What happened to Alex Fame, buddy?
Well, I mean, you haven't really kept eyes on HOPW then. Alex Fame is really going strong, and actually, he just made a deal sign by joining the Regime of Hearts, ROH, and HOPW. It consists of Cam, or, DMC, Firestar Hart, Chris Knox, and Chris Miller.
Well, HOPW. I remember I was part of HOPW, and I was part of the old school alumni, man. I was HOPW Universal Champion at one time. Longest training, bro.
You gotta think about it. I was in HOPW at a time too, except that kind of was short-lived. I mean, I only did one promo this year match, so I said, hey, you know what, forget it. And I mean, I kind of kept myself in DRW. I grew unhappy there because of how things were certain challenges, me and them were clashing like left and right. So I kind of got to myself on that.
Now, let's get back to the DRW topic here. Now, I remember I was part of DRW a long time ago, but I'm gonna say something here. As the Murder Machine DVD here, which means Death Machine, but Murder Machine is Murder MUDRA. I think it's MUDRA. Yeah, Murder. See, Connor, or known as Chris Zero, he's the CEO and chairman of the board. I'm gonna put in my acts of wrestling contract in. I'm gonna make my full return to DRW, people, because you know what they need. They need their old man back, and that's me. They need the old man back, and that's me, man. The old man's come back. So yeah. See, me and Juju said really old timers, man.
You gotta think about it though. DRW really is not the same. You have guys like Star Killer Smith as champion. You have Felix Storm as international champion, I believe, or junior heavyweight, something like that. And then you have the Young Lions Cup coming up soon, so that's gonna go ahead and stand for a couple of months. So I mean, you gotta think about it. There's one match that I have yet to compete in, and that's the once in a lifetime match, and I'm really looking forward to going ahead and throwing my name into that hat, because there's nothing that I would love more to stick it to those who said that I didn't have the skills necessary to do this. And I mean, yeah, I gotta start in a little crappy organization called Ring of Honor, and that crappy organization became one of the biggest organizations because I had the heart and determination to make that one of the biggest organizations. Then here comes DRW. They rang my doorbell. I answered it, and I became pretty much a sensation, because I had pretty much every organization knocking on my door trying to get me to join them. You had GNEW, you had Hard Knocks Wrestling at the time. I believe HOPW was starting around that time, or probably, I don't know, I didn't really hear about them guys. And then you had EWG, lots of other various organizations that were coming and trying to get me involved with them. But DRW was the place to stay until all that new talent, or as I like to call some of them, cancer, arrived into DRW.
My safe haven became a
Yeah, pretty much.
my homestay became a new homestay to the next gen. But me, them, the old timers, we got this, baby. Because we can still fucking do it. Even me, 7+ years in the business, I can still fucking play. and I can still fucking play the game right, but damn sure hate playing the new school rules, buddy. Next gen, yo daddy, and this daddy here, we're coming back. We're coming back better. As of right now, DRW.
You said something that you were gonna ask some hard questions. I mean, I felt like these questions were a walk in the park.
What kind of question do you want me to fucking ask, man? Like, what do you want me to ask about? What are you part of right now, man? What the fuck?
I mean, well, you pretty much said that DRW was censoring me. Well, I mean, they're not censoring me. It's just the choice of me being a voice of reason right now. I mean, normally as a journalist and you being a podcast host and you trying to get down to the
I want. Hey, you don't have to censor yourself on this show. You don't have to censor your. See, when you go on either the EFAD podcast, you have to censor yourself.
what's the name that you just said at the beginning of this interview? You said Judas Insanity. Judas, well, we all know is something that was debated on of being a name, but that was meaning satanic. So, and then insanity, which is nothing more than a synonym of lunacy, which means I really don't care if I'm safe or not. I really don't care about any stupid consequences because I would say that I feel as if Miguel Roderick is an ass kisser. I would say that I feel as if Stoner is nothing more than a cynical douchebag. But I can say all of this on your show and I can speak the truth, but yet the consequences will also pour in. I will also be getting nothing more than what an inbox from them in a couple of minutes or hours saying, "Hey, oh, you feel I'm this? Would you care to say that to my face? Hey, go ahead. You have my Skype. You have my phone number. Go ahead and call me. What do you want me to do? Give you my address, and I'll leave the door open so you know where I stay, and come on into my house. I'll fight you there."
Hold up. See, if you go on any other podcast, they censor you. But my show, you ain't going to be censored. Fuck no. Because I want you to speak the truth. I want to speak the truth. I want you to speak the whole fucking truth, the whole effing truth right now, bro. Fucking truth to me. Shit, I censored myself again. I'm sorry. But yeah, speak the truth. Speak your mind about this cancer. Come on, man. Do what you gotta do. I don't care. I don't care.
It's a long story. When I say long, it's detailed because of the fact that one of a good friend of mine who actually told me to keep the insanity thing going on by the name of Jonathan West, who was also known as Eric Draven, passed away. So
Mega
I made
Basso.
one reference saying that he would have made a good world champion, or he would like to be, and I was called a dick for that. I was called disrespectful because I said that somebody could have been a world champion. And they said, "Who was I to speak on behalf of a dead man?" First off, you would not refer to somebody who was a friend of yours as a dead man. You refer to him as the deceased. So once again, that just proves that he was no good friend of yours. He was no family. He was just a materialistic object to you. So when you look at it, that's the words of Stoner. He brought in another third party, and that party decided to go ahead and call themselves putting me on the spot. So once again, I respect that third party, so I said nothing in return. I just said I respect you, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But then here comes the fourth party in form of Susie Spitz, and just says, "Oh, I could have been world champion if I wanted to." I wanted you to be world champion, just so you know that. I didn't promo because I wanted you to be world champion. Because the only female, to my knowledge, that actually would actually be able to hold the world heavyweight championship was DMG. And Susie Spitz will be making history by becoming the second woman to do that. And yet again, here comes the disrespect, saying, "Oh no, you know the deal. I told you if I got a match with your wife, I'll lose the match on purpose." Well, I don't ask for any handouts. That was your suggestion. I never said, "Oh, you know what? Let me win this match." I said, "Good luck to you. Whoever wins, wins. I do not care." That was the words that came out of my mouth. Yet, here comes the hypocritical factor. I'm automatically labeled the guy that was to be shunned, to be outcast. I was automatically labeled the bad guy. Well, guess what? I don't care if I'm labeled a bad guy. I don't care about your rules. See, DRW, yes, that was my home. But then the new cancers in form of the ass kisser Miguel Roderick, the douchebag Stoner, they are the cancers of DRW. And then you have guys who are full of themselves who can't touch me on a mic by the name of Felix Storm. Yes, Amari Hall, I'm calling you out because you know that you cannot touch me at all. My promo skills are far more superior to yours because you don't understand the concept of this. You don't have the passion or the drive for this. I do. I've been doing this for 4 years, and you've only been doing this for 6 months. So what the fuck can you tell me?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Hold on. 6 months in the business, and you're talking this shit to a 4-year veteran? That's fucked up shit. That's fucked up shit. You're talking shit to an fucking old man like that, bro? Old man who's been doing shit for a long time? Shit. My reference of old man Ife, he's been doing this for a long time. That's by tenure. You never talk shit to a tenured veteran like that. Hell no. You come to me, I will fucking speak the whole fucking truth, the effing truth to you, bro. Cause damn, I will fuck you up in inbox and I can fuck you up in person too.
And here's the funny thing about it. This is what makes it so comical because I have an extensive use of diction, which means vocabulary for those who don't understand what I'm saying. And it's just the fact that I'm a very nice guy. But when you continue to poke me and push my buttons and to test me to see how far you can go with me, that's when pretty much all that niceness it just shuts off. And then pretty much I black out and I say whatever I want because you don't want to anger me because I can be your best friend or I can be your worst enemy. I could be the best asset or the worst fucking nightmare.
What up? Then what up? I think I think be- I think before all the mergings of EFED groups came along, you merged your group with you merged HEW with DRW. Why the fuck did you merge HEW with DRW in the first place?
It wasn't a merge, it was more like a partnership because we needed talent. So we figured, hey, he has all the talent in the world. So why not go ahead and do a couple shows together, get our name out there because they already are pretty much owning what HOPW and they're getting ready to get another group called NCW or something like that. So since they own them groups, why not try to get some talent from them? And in return for them, we just do a couple shows with them. And pretty much once that
Can I pause it? Hey, can I pause it for a minute? Hey, can I pause it for a minute? Have the
go
good.
ahead.
Hold up. Let's pause it. Sorry guys, that was a long commercial here. Well, welcome back to IFA interviews with GVD here with my boy. We just had a long commercial talk about something, but yeah, about the about merging IFA groups, you guys.
It's not really a merge per se. Like it's more like well, I considered it a partnership, but then one day I just decided, hey, let me go ahead and see what's going on with the activity on drw.com, and it says, well, welcome to the new developmental brand HEW. And within the first 20 minutes of looking at it, I get a text that says, what the hell? I thought we were supposed to be partners with DRW. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh fuck yeah, well, I thought the same thing, but I guess that's not how things worked out, and pretty much got chewed out by my wife and my board of directors of HEW. And I mean, no disrespect to Connor, yeah, it would have been great to do a merger, but not at the particular time that we did it because I mean we didn't have enough talent. We only had what about 10 guys on the roster, and that about 5 women that were wrestling. So that's kind of a bad place for us to be with just 15 members on the active roster and the rest just looking. So we were pretty much in a position of we're trying to establish ourselves, but we can't even establish ourselves as an independent organization because they've already jumped the gun and said, "Oh hey, that's our developmental brand, and that's going to stay that way."
Now I'm gonna bring you on to the last topic here today.
It's okay. It's okay. I know you're nervous. Go ahead, spit it out.
I was thinking about this for a while, and this is about EFED to you too. Why does it seem that EFED and WRP get into heated battles over what?
Well, I mean, I can't really say because I mean, I got the best of both world experience. I started off in WRP and then I switched over to EFED, and I kind of loved EFED more than WRP at the time. But I mean, it was brought up a lot of times would I ever go back to WRP, and I said yes. And then they said, well, you have to leave EFED forever. I'm looking like, well, you got to look at it. It's
Are you um are you in consideration of making your return to WRP?
I wouldn't oppose to it. Like, it's something that I would possibly do when I'm done with defense.
Well, there's a group out there called RPMA. RPMA. It's ran by Kevin Smith and D'Angelo Williams, Robert Patrick Monaco, DMG, Asha Mahajan, um, a lot of people in there. And I'm the current WWE United States champion. I just had a wonderful storyline with a guy by the name of Julian Ward.
Well, hold on, pause. Did you just say that this is the last topic and you're talking about WRP versus defense?
Yeah.
Why? Let's talk about hierarchies and management nowadays.
Oh shit! Oh, forgot about that. Oh shit! What is with that? Like what he said. What is with hierarchy and management? What's with that these days, people? Come on, man. What's with the conservative topics? What's with the liberal topics to conservative? If you be liberal, then that means you care about yourself. But if you be conservative, man, you're smart. All right. Well, but yeah, let's go into hierarchy and management. Like, what's up with that, bro? Like, what's going on with you, man?
Well, pretty much, if you're within what they call a clique, and I feel like that's a cliche. If you're in a clique, pretty much you're rewarded anything you want. And pretty much, if in this case DRW, look at it from DRW, you kiss enough ass, then you get enough title reigns, right? Or you get enough opportunities, or you won't lose a job. You're gonna always have that place to stay. So I mean, just pucker up. For me, I have enough pride to just say no. I'll walk away in the instant. I mean, you can ask anybody who was in that DRW locker room from day one who knew me, including you,
Yeah.
because you knew that when I felt like I was unhappy, which I was for a very long time, I would walk out whenever I wanted to, and I almost did, but I stayed. Why? Because DRW had that certain potential, and I wanted to make sure that that little small independent thing that started, what, about 2 years ago now, becomes the biggest thing ever. And look where we're at now. DRW, doesn't it own HOPW now? Doesn't it own some other independent brand? DRW is becoming the biggest monopoly ever, but at the same time, it doesn't even realize that it's its own implosion.
Oh, oh, oh. Damn. What? He brought up a word, monopoly, right?
Yeah, monopoly.
Have you heard the term monopoly can implode into smithereens? There's
You
a
said, have I heard that monopolies can't explode into, I mean, implode into smithereens? That was your correct phrase, right?
yes.
Well, look at it from this point of view. All the chaos and drama and stuff is happening within the confines of the RW. HLPW is quite fine. The organization that they own is quite quiet, so you don't really hear nothing about that. So all the drama, the chaos, is really centered about one place, and that place, it goes back to DRW. And I mean this with all due respect, because DRW, yes, it gave you that big start, but I mean, and this is with all due respect to Connor, aka Chris Zero. This is all due respect. That place is pretty much making itself destined to fail, and I don't like that because you have guys who don't have the drive or the will or the passion to do it. They just go out there and they say whatever is on their mind, and then they say, okay, you know what, that's my promo. I'll get a couple likes on it. That's not overall. I'll move on. See me, I try to make people entertained because this is more than just some type of silly game to me. This is like this is something that will eventually evolve me into something bigger. It's a metamorphosis of something better. Like look at a caterpillar that goes into a butterfly. That's what happens when I go ahead and I promo because I want to leave people wanting more.
Wait, you said wait, you said that DRW made you into what you are today? No, no.
No,
You.
I didn't say DRW made me into where I am today. I just said it gave me that little push that I needed, that big start.
Oh yeah.
Because I
Oh
started off in
shit.
ROH, and I pretty much made a name for myself there. I left ROH. I went to DRW under the name Tyler Wolf with my brother Zach, and Zach will somehow, left me high and dry.
Have you heard the term of a company doesn't make the person, the person makes the person?
Exactly. Just pretty much like the title doesn't make the person makes the title. That's the exact same thing. See, they use that as an analogy of some sort to try to get you with that little stupid confidence boost. But I mean, if you want to look at it, the person doesn't really make the person unless they make the company. Because if you want to look at it, DRW, you had certain people that put that place on the map. But who was the first one there that was trying their best to do everything for DRW? It was me. Websites, posters. I even thought of some type of TV show that we could do. That the whole little movie deals that they're doing now that they're trying to get out, that whole little ordeal started with me. But the one thing that was said was, TV deals, I mean, that doesn't seem like, something that we'd be interested in at this time because, I mean, we're all about wrestling. But here we are with, stuff like reality of wrestling. Even though it is a show based off our talent, it's a reality show.
See, see this. TV shows, movies, and defense? No. In my point of view, I don't want to do a movie. I don't want to do a fucking TV show. I'm not a fucking actor. I'm a wrestler. I'm a fighter. And I'm damn sure a damn good boyfriend to my girlfriend. You see? You see it? You see here? You see what I'm getting here? This pisses me off. God damn.
You can't really say that you're not not an actor because if you want to look at it, any way it goes, yes. At the end of the day, we do this for professional wrestling, but at the same time, it's a new day and age, and it is sports entertainment. So, I mean, I have no problem with it because I was on reality of wrestling, and I'm still going to be on the new season. But the only reason why I'm doing that is because, well, let's put it this way: I like pushing people buttons, and I like fighting. So that feels like a perfect fit for me.
See, like this. I don't like the word entertainment. I don't like to entertain. I like to show people. I don't like to entertain just to get the fans likes, get the money, get the fucking autographs and shit.
It's not about the money. That's the whole purpose.
That's what. Okay.
When you think about money, when you think it's about the money, that's when you're blinded and corrupted by the whole hierarchy of management. And here we are back to that word again, hierarchy of management. Because if you're not in that clique, then you don't get successful. If you oppose that clique, then you're pretty much setting yourself up for utter demise.
See, that whole clique is on a Skype thing. That whole clique is brought up into people like Miguel Roderick, Cole Stoner, Connor Underwood, Aaron Olawa, Zachary Olawa. That's the clique. See.
Well, I mean, if you want to look at it, yeah, they are, but I have no problem with Connor per se because, I mean, like I said, I respect the guy. Me and him, we've been, do it all. Rivalries, tag teams, we've been through it. But going through the motions with this guy, you got to realize something. You keep certain things closer to you that you wouldn't normally keep close to you. In this reference, I'm meaning that I'm keeping him close because I want to keep an eye on myself. Because knowing that you have somebody that close to you that can ruin you in one instant makes it meaning that you're surviving every day. And I know that seems kind of weird, but I mean, well, how can I put it? Well, I don't give a fuck. I don't fuck with nobody. Nobody.
Have you heard the term? Keep your enemies closer and keep your friends real close. Cause
exactly. And that's why I keep Connor close because I know he's a good guy. I know he is. Even though people said that he's done wrong to them in the past, I mean, hey, everybody does wrong. People make mistakes. That's human nature. But, I mean, the moment that you fuck me over, that's the moment that you fuck yourself over. And I don't really want to say that, you're in that situation to where, me and you, that goes back to what I said at the beginning. I can be the best of friends with you or the best of enemies.
See, in my line of work in the past, before I changed my lifestyle into becoming a better person, I was known as the most hated dick. I was like hated everywhere. When I walked into that group, they comment bullshit on my posts and stuff. But when I changed my lifestyle, I never got that, in which I do miss being hated on. But being liked by a lot of people, it's just like this.
Well, I mean, if you want to look at it, I mean, being hated on, that just means that you're doing something right. So, I mean, if you miss being hated on, then you're obviously missing doing right because, I mean, haters are only people that wish they can be you. So, I mean, obviously, if they comment something negative on your post, that means, oh man, how come I didn't think about this? You know, or if they're calling you disrespectful, in my case, stoner, that's the only reason why I'm back in DRW is because I realized this at a later point in time that when you're hated on and when you're despised, that means they wish they could be you. That means they wish they could do what you do best, and that's promo. I mean, I can't put it any other way. If somebody passes up on your promo and they don't want to like it because they don't like the fact that it's you who put it there, then okay then. Life goes on. I mean, somebody else will like it. If you don't want to like it, that just means the fact that because I was the one who promoted it, and because you hate me, you don't want to like it. But at the same time, you read it and you knew it was good.
See, you want to take down the cancer with you, I will strongly adjure another Calvary person, and that's me. Because be, be, before I entered into my ultimatum of being a being part of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning society, um, before I entered that community, I didn't like what DRW was doing. I can strongly take your side, Judas.
Well, I mean, I say this with the strongest of opinions ever. I respect you. I respect what you've done, but this is something that I would rather prefer to do alone, mostly because I did this. I started this whole war alone. I would like to finish this whole war alone because knowing that I did this as a one-man wrecking crew, knowing that I took down the clique, knowing that I took down somewhat of a dynasty alone would cement my legacy of all of these vets. I would become a legend because they know that this whole ordeal that they're doing, this whole little crusade that they're trying to achieve, well, let's just say that the Miguel Rodericks who says that they're going to give MRs out of nowhere, trying to be Randy Orton, guess what? That's not going to work because out of nowhere really means that it's to be expected. If you're trying to say out of nowhere, just know that you should be watching your back in the parking lot because that's out of nowhere. And
Ooh,
I mean,
ah,
dealing
damn.
dealing with Stoner, I don't care. He can actually view this. He can watch it all he wants to. I will literally tell him to go watch this because I want him to actually inbox me his response. I want him to meet me in that ring because guess what? The only reason why he beat me for the World Heavyweight Championship is because I refused to promo against somebody that was beneath me. Because anyway it goes, my promo skills would have ate his alive. He only did one video, and anyway it goes, he only got what 3 likes on it. The normal likes I get on a video is 4, 5. So, and then on top of that, I'm actually quite hateable. So even if I didn't get a like, just know that the quality of the video is much better because I don't go under 7 minutes. He goes under 4. So just know that you will also be, well, since you don't like that E word, you will be, well, comfortable knowing that you had a great time looking at the video.
No, no, you said that you want to do this war alone.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Help is always needed when it comes to things like this because the first actual couple of people that I would ask to help me in this crusade is none other than you, Torrance Banks, Mark Jacobs, and none other than Chris Knox. Because
The
I
Maverick
mean,
org, Hold up, the Maverick organization. I said it, calling all tag teams. Come on, man. Torrance, get off your fucking dick. Get the fuck off that dildo of yours and get the fuck up. And man, the fuck up. Go to Chris Knox, make it up to him, and saying that I can fucking do this shit with you again. Let's fuck. I got fuck.
because he may not listen to you, but he has to hear me out whenever he feels like it, whenever he's in a good mood. So Torrance, if you're listening to this, the Maverick organization was one of the best teams in DRW. If not, matter of fact, it was one of the best teams in Knox had one big disagreement. So what? At least your own brother didn't leave you to defend the tag team championships by yourself against the American Saints, but I had to. So just know that he had your back. One little disagreement because your egos are so big doesn't mean that that team needs to end. Because Knox, I know you're listening to this as well. You told me to keep going with this insanity gimmick because, it was something that was different. The Maverick organization, they brought life to the tag team division. They need to restore that life that they made. Because if not, then tag team wrestling in DRW is pretty much doomed.
Not like this. Now I'm gonna end this off with what I'm gonna say here, Judas. See, in the world of business and personal, you keep personal to personal, you keep business to business. And
Well, I mean, phrase it that way, well, personal is business is personal, so.
see like this. Now I want to go OCC with you. His name is Alexander Brooks, known as one of the best guys out there. Who I knew for years and years until I took the incognito hiatus. I went incognito and I went by myself. I disguised myself with a new persona known as the Murder Machine, and I downgraded myself down to an independent wrestler again, and I downgraded myself from EFED to WRP again because, well, my ideas of EFED promos have drained out and stuff like that. But here, see, Alexander is a guy who is better at what he does as an EFED competitor, EFED wrestler, EFED owner, an EFED actor, EFED in movies and shit. It's everything what he does makes other people not the same to agree. That is a click. The click. You need to strongly think about this and quit your damn bitching about it and man the fuck up and come to a conclusion that your monopoly can die.
That is really well put. I guess you could say that.
What? See,
I can't really say that a monopoly will die because I mean, well, an implosion or an explosion just on the inside.
see, it's like this. See, I'm sorry, but I want to talk about something. If you guys are not in school or history, well, there was these two guys known as Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison. They were neck and neck in the what you call today as electricity. Well, Nikola Tesla did not win the war on electricity, but Thomas Edison did. But Nikola Tesla came back with a generous idea known as the Tesla coil. The Tesla coil was the best thing out there, and it's used today. It's used today in our technology today. And now Tesla has his own car named after him too. He has cars named after him. Edison, he has a company named after him, known as the Edison Electric. That is what it's called today. It's known as a monopoly. A monopoly can implode like John D. Rockefeller, Chase, and a lot of other people. Like, come on, even like Henry Ford, the Dodge brothers, Chevy, GM, the Motor City, shit. A monopoly can always explode and implode down into smithereens. And here's what Buffett said: "The more you know, the more you earn." See, the click doesn't go by that. The click goes by the more you earn, the more you know. That's stupid. You need to go by the more you know, the more you earn. Because it's damn true. And it's like this. we can always come back with a plan B. Oh God, that's like fucking speaking my truth there. But damn, I'm smart. I'm half sleepy, but eating a cookie, eating a cookie. See, eating a cookie. That's good. See, when you get the cookie, you want to eat it. That's good. It's an unhealthy choice, but damn sure. But yeah,
don't worry about them because sooner or later they're gonna mess with the wrong guy. Well,
that's you.
oh wait, they already did. They messed with the wrong guy, so they're pretty much screwed.
See, now I want to say one last thing here. I remember back season one, season two. I said the milkshake, right? The milkshake thing. Did I speak to you one day about the milkshake? See, the milkshake. DRW doesn't believe in the milkshake no more. They believe in greed. They believe in power. Oh God. But yeah, let's like this. DRW doesn't believe in the milkshake no more. They believe in greed. They believe in power. They believe in quote unquote known as socialism and hierarchy. And in today's society, that's what it is all about, hierarchy, and that's what you call a a doomed company.
Well, don't be a lecture out there, but you gave like a little mini lecture of your own, right? So, I mean, it's only fitting that I would come in not with history and that type of sort, but with a bit of knowledge and cold hard facts.
Go on, speak.
So, if you have a guy that's willing to go ahead and drop a championship, the very biggest championship in the company, biggest championship that you can get, major world title, drops it to a guy who cashes in on him, and the guy cashes in, but he makes an unwise decision on talking about, and you might get offended by this, he has an unwise decision on pretty much talking trash about a transgender who, at that time, was a part of the management. So that said person gets kicked out, but then that world title that was, cashed in on and taken up by that said person who got kicked out is vacant. So the person who was willing to give up that world title is left looking stupid with no world title, not cashed in on, and the guy's not even there. And he's telling management to go ahead and bring him back. But then at the same time, management's looking like, oh no, he doesn't need to be. He overstepped his boundaries. How many people have overstepped their boundaries? I mean, I'm pretty sure I pushed the envelope a couple of times, and I know I'm still here. I haven't been fired. I mean, because they know I have no filter. They know I'm not afraid to say what needs to be said because I'm stealing a CM Punk quote here. I have the balls to say what nobody else has the balls to say. And it needs to be said off the fact of DRW has changed for the best and for the worst. For the best because it has better and, you know, younger talent, but at the same time, that younger talent is so goddamn arrogant. So arrogant because they fact that, yes, they are good. But here's the thing that differentiates me and you from them, from the rest of the bunch. Because at that time, yes, we were good. They are good now. But here's the difference. They know they're good. We have to go every day trying to be the best. Since they know that they're good, they don't have the urge, the need, or the competitive spirit to try to be the best. So that just simply says that competition is no longer needed. If you're a champion, oh, hey, I'll have my chance. I'll pick up the title once, and then I'll drop it to the guy, and then I'll end up winning it back because it's that easy. But I mean, that was my feeling when I was champion because between me being Alex Fame and DRW and Judas Insanity, I have two world title reigns apiece. Actually, well, three as Alex Fame and two as Judas Insanity. So that makes a total of 5 world championship reigns, and that actually beats the record for Chris Zero. But here's the thing that I was recently told: it's two different people. Okay, well, how is that two different people if I put the work at the end? One is video promos and one is just promos. So, okay, so I just go ahead and, one of them, yes, it has a rep and the other one doesn't, but it's already been confirmed that it was pretty much double jeopardy like Willow and Jeff Hardy. So, I can speak the truth whenever I want to, whenever it's needed. But what's the point of speaking the truth if you're not being heard? No one is bothering to listen. E-Fed itself is dying. It's a dying breed. And yes, there's a select few, and I mean a select few, that can actually save E-Fedding. And it's not new talent. Well, some of them could be if they actually wake up, but it's not new talent. And it's not even including myself. Those who can actually save E-Fed are Chris Knox.
Come on, buddy. Come on, Chris Knox, man. Come on. Hold over me. Chris Knox, man. I've been knowing you for a long time, buddy.
And Billy Wayne Grant doesn't get the credit he deserves, but he could save E-Fed because Mark Jacobs was one of the best gimmicks that you could ever think of. It's just he was so accustomed to the DRW system, being told, oh yeah, he's good, but he's not that good. Oh yeah, we're gonna make you world champion just to drop it to me. On top of that, I wasn't even supposed to be back because I was still going through personal stuff. So they brought me back 2 months ahead of time just to take the world title off a guy that I mentored. Do you think I can sleep well at night knowing that I pretty much cost him his world title reign? Knowing that I taught him everything I knew about the business, the in and the outs, who to trust, who not to trust. And I was the one who had to strip that moment away from him. I was the one who deprived him of that moment. It's not because I wanted to. It's because they kept pushing the envelope. They kept saying, we need you to come back. And then on top of that, I get a call 2 weeks ahead of time saying, oh yeah, you're booked in a match. There's nothing we can do. It's already finalized. So even if I wanted to decline, I couldn't. Just know that E-Fed is a dying light. And only light can be restored for those who actually have a passion for this.
I do have a passion for this E-Fed thing. But when it comes to life.
But that goes back to the select few that I said could actually restore that light to E-Fed. And you are included in that because you actually have some of the best promos I've seen. It's just you don't get the credit you well deserve. Along with some like Tyler H. He doesn't get the credit he deserves. Yes, he slacks a bit nowadays because probably he has his own personal reasons going on. But, I mean, back in the day, that guy was champion for a reason. He's a Hall of Famer now for a reason. Yet, you got guys like Miguel Roderick, who, yeah, he can promo his ass off a lot. Yeah, I give him credit. I don't knock anybody's credentials. Yes, he can promo. But it's the matter of him, back to that quick situation, is him being that yes man. He doesn't say no. He's a yes man. He's nothing more than that sidekick. He's a Robin to a Batman. He doesn't understand that he's falling into a bigger game of chess. He's nothing more than a pawn. And I say this like at the same time with respect, but at the same time is meant to be truthful. Yes, Connor's a good friend of mine, but he's a puppeteer. He's controlling the strings.
He doesn't control. He doesn't control my strings. My strings are controlled by myself, and that's it.
Look at it. I don't care. I just got back to DRW today as of about 1:26 a.m. my time, and you live in California, so I don't know what time that is. I live on the East Coast, so. But 1:26 a.m. my time, I rejoined DRW, signed on that dotted line, and he said, welcome back, kid. But see, that kid isn't a kid anymore, and he doesn't control me. I have no filter. I have no strings because I'm my own person. I actually have a brain that I can think from. But see, that's the problem with Miguel Roderick. He doesn't think for himself. He feels as if, oh, everybody else is getting on his case, so let me go ahead and just say, that was a bullshit promo. How could you? And then doesn't say a thing about it. Yes, me and him at a time were the Addiction, the tag team champions of DRW. But then I had personal situations going on. We lost the world title. Mavericks showed back in the original DRW than this current DRW does today. They're showing that promise. They just haven't tapped into that potential yet. And yes, we may not have the stars that DRW has because DRW has those who are already experienced in promos. I have guys who are starting from scratch, but I promise you this, they can go in the ring and when they get done going through that whole little one-on-one private training with me, Asia, Alaska, and all of them, and Pam as well, with Bill and Fire, all them other guys, Chris Knox, when they go through all that personal training with them, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Now,
So, I mean, as far as you said with your offer with HEW, I say, I don't care if you come back. I want you back, but it's a matter of my board. And that's what kind of slows me down for a minute.
look in the eyes of me, AHEW board. I ain't playing. These eyes mean that I'm ready to come back. This attitude means I would have come back. But if you guys don't approve me coming back, it's alright. I'll take it, and then I'll take the loss of my own demise, and I'll stay where I am at right now. And shit, I don't know what to do no more. Shit, fuck. Tell you guys the truth, man. Shit, I'm telling you now, stand to tell you the truth. I was this close yesterday on just quitting WRP as altogether, but one thing stopped me, and that's getting my number 48, and that's number 48, and that's the World Heavyweight Championship. But
Oh, you're on 48 too? Yeah, I'm working on my 40th as well.
see, you have 40th, I have number 48. Number 48 means
but I'm working on my 48th as well. Like, I'm working on that too. I've been pretty much everywhere as world champion. You forgot I'm like the record holder world champion for ECW and ROH. Both at like 10 or 12 there.
But yeah, now with the time coming up right now here on the show, because my tablet only goes to an hour, I will do a part two. I will do a part two tomorrow with this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming along here. He interviews listeners and
Strudel. Give me some strudel. Yeah,
strudel. Strudel's good for you. But yeah, thank you very much, people. Please do listen to this.
And watch it tomorrow. Watch it. It's a must watch.
It's a must watch. It's the longest show that I ever did on season 4. Just please, just keep it going.
I am your co-host. I mean, you forgot I was the main attraction for season 2. I kind of was the world champion at the time for season 2. So that's all I'm missing.
He's back. See, now he's back now. Now I got the original co-host back here, but the other co-host, he is having personal issues right now, and we're going to do some details with him. Damn sure this show is still going on strong. So, E-Feds, get off the hierarchy chain and man the fuck up and start doing what you want to do, and that is be the man, don't be the pussy. Thank you very much. Bye.